In the heart of Brazil's historical struggle with slavery, the story of Paca Seca unfolds, a poignant tale that delves into the depths of oppression and resilience. Slavery, an abhorrent vice embedded in society, where one person is owned by another, condemned to perform tasks against their will. This cruel practice has left scars across time, and the story of Paca Seca echoes the anguish of countless others. We know you're watching this video because you want to know more about Black history. We're making this video because of the evil systemic erasure and removal of Black history from African schools and far beyond. Now tell me, if you're ignorant of who you are, how can you operate at your best? We're happy you're seeing this video and we encourage you to help us let more eyes see it by giving this video a like. This will make YouTube algorithm to recommend this video to as many as possible. Hit the share button, drop your views about this video and any other video suggestions you would want us to make. Finally, if Black history interests you and you would love to see more of this video, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. Thanks for subscribing. Now, let's continue with the video. Roque José Florencio, a spirited African soul, found himself ensnared in the clutches of slavery in Brazil at a tender age. His true name lost to the annals of time, he became known as Paca Seca, a moniker shrouded in mystery, bearing the weight of his barefooted toil in the unforgiving fields. Paca Seca, a name that conceals the hardship of a life without shoes, a symbol of the burdens placed upon him. The exact meaning remains elusive, yet it serves as a testament to his tireless labor under the scorching Brazilian sun. Paca Seca, a reluctant slave breeder. In the prime of his youth, Paca Seca endured the unspeakable, compelled into menial labor and used as a tool for a sinister purpose. His robust frame and towering 7 feet were exploited, forcing him into a role that transcended the boundaries of human decency. With a heavy heart, Paca Seca became a reluctant slave breeder, compelled to procreate with fellow slave women. The fruits of this tragic union were children destined for a life of servitude from birth. Reports from his descendants reveal the enormity of his plight, over 200 children, a testament to the cruelty inflicted upon him. Rumors circulated, attributing his selection to physical attributes believed to yield stronger offspring. The think-of superstition, though scientifically debunked, underscores the irrationality that governed the lives of slaves. Paca Seca's fight for freedom. Yet, within the shackles of oppression, Paca Seca's spirit remained unbroken. A natural-born leader, he navigated the perilous terrain of resistance with unmatched wits. Paca Seca orchestrated daring escapes, leading fellow slaves to safe havens called quilombos, where they could taste fleeting moments of freedom. His legacy extended beyond mere defiance. Paca Seca, in the midst of forced labor and the anguish of his role, found time to impart knowledge to his children. He instilled in them their native language, the art of reading and writing, and the cherished traditions of their culture. His love for his offspring transcended the brutality he endured. The unforgiving hands of servitude molded Paca Seca into a labor of the cruelest kind. His days were consumed by menial tasks, each a reminder of the chains that bound him. Yet, the depths of his suffering reached an abyss when he was coerced into the grotesque role of a sex slave. Forced procreation became the haunting rhythm of Paca Seca's existence, an orchestrated dance with despair. His robust frame, standing at a towering 7 feet, was not a shield against the degradation inflicted upon him. His humanity was eclipsed by the sinister demand to sire children with fellow slave women. Family, siblings, and married life. Paca Seca's memories of family were shrouded in the haze of early enslavement. The separation at a tender age robbed him of recollections, leaving only fleeting fragments of the family he once knew. In the tapestry of his life, Paca Seca found love in Pernambuco, marrying Palmyra. Their union, amidst the adversity of enslavement, became a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of relentless oppression. While the bond with Palmyra bore witness to only 9 children, the majority of Paca Seca's offspring emerged from the harrowing reality of forced breeding with fellow slave women. The anguish of this plight stained his legacy, a stark reminder of the cruelty that marked his journey. Paca Seca's recollections of his family were veiled in the haze of early enslavement. Memories of parents and siblings were but fleeting whispers lost to time, a poignant testament to the heart-wrenching separation endured at a tender age. In Pernambuco, a place etched in his journey, Paca Seca found solace in the arms of Palmira, his wife. Amidst the cruelty of his reality, their union bore witness to only 9 children. The majority of his progeny, a staggering number, were born from the anguish of forced breeding with slave women. Descendants and legacy. Amidst the brutalities of enslavement, Paca Seca found solace in passing on his legacy to his children. Despite the shackles of oppression, he became an educator, imparting knowledge of their native language, literacy, and the rich cultural heritage that define their identity. These teachings became the seeds of resistance sown for generations to come. The prolific offspring of Paca Seca, numbering over 200, have scattered across the world, particularly in Brazil. Their search for kin persists, a testament to the enduring impact of his legacy. Up to 30% of the current population in Santa Oitix's São Carlos can trace their roots back to this extraordinary figure. Despite the tumultuous circumstances of their conception, Paca Seca's children, now scattered, have become torchbearers of his fight for freedom. Some have stepped into his formidable shoes, leading campaigns to abolish the inhumane practices that once bound their ancestors. Paca Seca's physical characteristics. Paca Seca's towering physique, marked by a height of 7 feet and a weight of about 300 pounds, became both his blessing and his curse. In the twisted logic of his oppressors, his strength marked him as an ideal vessel for breeding, a tool in the heinous pursuit of creating a new generation destined for the shackles of slavery. Rumors, born from ignorance and cruelty, circulated about physical traits correlating with the gender of offspring. A baseless belief suggested that men with thin calves had a higher chance of fathering male children. This unfounded superstition further deepened the dehumanization, as Paca Seca's role as a sex slave became entwined with pseudo-scientific absurdities. His physical attributes, far from being a shield, became the very chains that bound him to a life of unspeakable torment. Each forced union, a reminder of the cruelty inflicted upon a man who, despite his towering stature, was reduced to a mere vessel of suffering. In the annals of history, Paca Seca's ordeal stands as a testament to the grotesque depths humanity can descend when plagued by ignorance and avarice. The echoes of his anguish beckon us to confront the past with empathy, seeking justice for a soul whose resilience in the face of torment deserves both sympathy and remembrance. Paca Seca's death and ongoing legacy. On the 13th of June 1958, the indomitable spirit of Roque José Florencio, also known as Paca Seca, breathed its last after a remarkable 130 years of life. His longevity, a testament to resilience, allowed him to father generations and witness the tumultuous tides of history, from the shadows of World War I and World War II to the public abolition of the slave trade in Brazil in 1888. Yet, with his passing, the challenge to preserve his legacy emerged. Annual gatherings on the same fateful date bear witness to the descendants' attempts to keep alive the memory of Paca Seca. His experiences, now clouded by the sands of time, highlight the difficulty of documentation during an era marked by hardship and struggle. Paca Seca, a pillar of abolition. The pivotal moment in Brazil's history unfolded before Paca Seca's eyes as he observed the public abolition of the slave trade in 1888. A moment of hope amid the shadows, it marked a turning point in the relentless fight for freedom. Paca Seca's experiences extended beyond personal liberation. His role in helping others escape contributed to the gradual reduction of the rate of slavery. Each liberated soul, guided by his unwavering hand, became a testament to the incremental triumphs against the shackles that bound them. Paca Seca's life emerges as a beacon of hope in the darkness of slavery. His defiance against the dehumanizing institution, his fight for freedom, and his enduring legacy are intertwined with the broader narrative of liberation in Brazil. As the descendants gather each year, the tale of Paca Seca lives on, seeking justice, understanding, and sympathy for the countless souls ensnared in the chains of history. While the documentation of his experiences may be incomplete, The emotional resonance of his story transcends time, urging us to remember the past, learn from it, and work towards a more just and compassionate future. Paca Seca emerged as a beacon of resilience, his leadership qualities shining through the darkness of enslavement. His indomitable spirit and strength became a source of inspiration for those who yearn for freedom. Paca Seca, fueled by an unwavering determination, orchestrated daring escapes into the refuge of Quilombos. Under the moonlit sky, he guided his fellow slaves through treacherous paths, weaving tales of liberation as they found sanctuary from the chains that bound them. His fervent desire for justice echoed through time, leaving an indelible mark on the fight against slavery. Paca Seca's activism reached beyond personal liberation, becoming a powerful force in the abolition movement. His unwavering commitment to dismantling inhumane practices became a rallying cry against the brutality of the era. In the present day, Paca Seca's descendants persist in their quest to reunite scattered kin worldwide. The echoes of his story guide their endeavors, a testament to the enduring connections that bind a family forged in the crucible of adversity. On the 13th of June each year, Paca Seca's descendants gather in solemn remembrance. The annual ritual becomes a collective effort to preserve the legacy of a man whose life, though marred by suffering, stands as a testament to courage and resilience. The remarkable journey of Paca Seca reached its serene conclusion on June 13, 1958. At the age of 130, he departed from a world where he witnessed the ebb and flow of history, leaving behind a legacy etched in the sands of time. Peaceful death in bed after a long life. Despite the turbulence of his earlier years, Paca Seca's end was marked by a peaceful passing, a dignified departure from a life shaped by struggle. He rested in bed, the weight of his longevity a poignant reflection of the strength that carried him through a lifetime of trials. The correlation between Paca Seca's remarkable longevity and the vast number of children he fathered serves as a testament to the resilience that defined his existence. In defying the odds and surviving the perils of his time, he left behind a prolific legacy woven through the threads of time. Paca Seca, a witness to the turbulent pages of history, saw the impacts of both World War I and World War II. His life, intertwined with these global conflicts, bore witness to the scars they left on humanity. While the shackles of slavery have loosened with time, Paca Seca's story serves as a poignant reminder that the fight against injustice continues. The shadows of the past linger, and his legacy compels us to acknowledge the ongoing struggle for a world where freedom prevails over oppression. In the echoes of Paca Seca's journey, we find an invitation to stand in solidarity against the chains that persist, ensuring that the flame of justice never flickers out.